Welcome back to more Parish. Let's go. I'm actually like genuinely hyped for how well, quote unquote, this team performed in the first episode, and I've made some changes, and I'm really actually excited to try them out. So it could have just been a fluke. I could have just like happened to lucky catch some people in the last episode, but I think Parish Trap is just really strong, is what it is. And I've never really played it before, so I'm just actually enjoying, finally exploring this archetype and learning about it and how it functions. Because it really, really fears things like Tyranitar and probably Como is soundproof, even on that team. But anyway. From our opponent, we see Skarmory, Sneasler, Milotic, Sinistcha, Tyranitar, and Como. So, in my initial sort of learnings of the Parish Trap archetype here, I've learned we really dislike dark types, namely Tyranitar. Not namely, but including Tyranitar. Fortunately, no Kingambit, so Arbok actually kind of goes crazy, but there is Milotic, so whoops-a-daisy. So we expect them to go something like Tyranitar. And so we go Fake Out there, which means Toxapex has to come, and then I guess we just like Arbok. Yeah, that seems fine. Because ideally they're going to lead Milotic, and if not, then they're going to be trapped with whoever else that we can then Intimidate spam. So that's what we're going to try. Skarmory, Milotic. Okay, great. So this is wonderful because we get to Mega Evolve and Perish. And we just Fake Out on Skarmory here, correct? Yeah, because we don't want to take a Brave Bird on Gengar. It's really tempting to go Toxapex on turn 1 just so you can instantly start trapping them, but I think we're fine enough. Yeah, Mega Skarmory is not something to take lightly. Like, it's not everywhere, but thing's fast and does big damage. Fortunately, we're going to Fake Out, so it's not going to get to do anything. This Milotic, I suppose could Hypnosis, which would be a little terrifying, but what are you going to do? So now this should be the Skarmory flinching, yep. And just Coil. Okay, so they are going to try to rip Hypnoses. So what we need to do here... Oh, this is where it would have been nice to have you turn on Sneasler, because that's how you get out of this position if you didn't go Toxapex. I see. You would go switch Gengar out, and then pivot with Incineroar. Yeah, that makes sense why that works so good, because my Protect is the most telegraphed thing on the planet here. But do I care? We're just afraid of the Brave Birds, so I think that means it's Arbok. Because we need to lower the damage output of that Skarmory. Yes, we're going to boost the Milotic, but we're ideally not going to have to ever take a hit. And we can also do a Sacrifice Pivot, too, if we need to. After all, one of our Pokemon is an Arbok. There's the Brave Bird, yep. They're just ripping Coil again. So yeah, they want to Hypnosis the Gengar and Brave Bird. So this is where we sacrifice the Sneasler. I think so, yeah, I think so. I could be wrong, and they could read this. But... Well, actually, Sneasler might not go down. Just realized that. Okay, well, because of the Intimidate, still a Mega Skarmory. Okay, perfect. That was actually almost a throw if Sneasler survived there, but it does not. Go ahead and Hypnosis Toxapex. Oh, we're just ripping Muddy Water. That's okay. And it's like, yes, we lost Sneasler. However, guess who gets to come right back in now? That was a pretty slick turn. And now we just get to Protect and Baneful Bunker or Switch. Which would we prefer? Definitely Baneful Bunker. We let these two go down. And we shall see what they have in the rear. But I don't think any two Pokemon change our double protect play there. I think that is happening 100% of the time. Because we get Leftovers Recovery, and our opponent loses two Pokemon. So that feels like a pretty solid play to make. Now, Arbok spam, I believe, is going to go pretty crazy. Because now it doesn't necessarily matter if Gengar goes down. That's fine, because that cannot... Oh, there's Kommo-o. So we do have to be concerned about... That's so annoying, that not knowing if it's soundproof or bulletproof. That is remarkably annoying. So I guess just Icy Wind, that's our best all-around play. It has to be, right? Yeah, we're going to double up the Sneasler, but... We do have Wide Guard to shut down the Kommo-o. I think I'd like the speed drop to stick, so we're going to go ahead and Intimidate it so that that activates the White Herb. Because I'd rather than be at neutral attack and -1 speed than -1 attack and double their speed, you know? I mean, they're still obviously doubling their speed, but this -1 now is what I'm saying sticks. What does this Kommo-o do? Just goes Clanging Scales. I had the Wide Guard. Okay. Okay, how are we winning this game? Oh boy. It's not knowing. It has to be soundproof. There's no way. There's no way it's not. I'm going Breaking Swipe. If this is bulletproof, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh my goodness, let's go. Excellent read. That's big damage. Huge Breaking Swipe from the Arbok, picking up the KO on Kommo-o? Wait, that was actual damage. How about it? And now we just get to... Well, now they're at -1 again. I guess we'll just play to our guaranteed win by continuing to Breaking Swipe. That Icy Wind was actually kind of massive. I was debating on whether or not that should be Encore or not, but... Or Disable, rather, but... In that particular instance, that was huge. Outstanding. GG's to my opponent. Okay, wait, that was Dominant? But I mean, as is tradition, right? We win the first one. And then, actually, a lot of times, win the second one. And then... the drop. But that's not going to happen, because we're playing Parish. And they have a Mimikyu, but that's the only thing they have, so we can figure this out. We see Corviknight, Hydreigon, Mimikyu, Charizard, Rotom, and Venusaur. Got a bit of a Sun Core going, but then with the Fairy Dragon Steel, Fire, Water, Grass. Yeah, no, pretty good balanced coverage here. Meanwhile, let's look at our coverage. Okay, wait, those are all poison types. Okay. Fortunately, so let's say we go Gengar, and is it just Toxapex off rip? I think so. Arbok. Arbok for just the Mimikyu. That feels not great. We do have, obviously, who's got Rain Dance? Toxapex, so we don't really want Arbok here, so we have to feel confident in our ability in taking out that Mimikyu. We do have, this could be where the Glimmora lead is actually relevant. Alright, let's see if I'm doing this correct. Yeah, that was a mistake, but... yeah, I needed a lead Slowking there. I think. It's close, it's tough. I'm gonna see here. Mimikyu, Hydreigon. Yep, not a surprise. Yeah, that's why you don't leave Gengar here. You know they're gonna do something like this. But Slowking would have not been great here either, so let's not get too crazy about it. Glimmora lead was good here. It's just a matter of what we want to do with it. I mean, Gengar is protecting in some capacity. Glimmora is probably taking an Earth Power. Do we Sludge Bomb? I mean, we have to break the Mimikyu's disguise, no? I'm going to go ahead. I am going to protect the Gengar in case we want to pin this Hydreigon in any capacity. So they go Shadow Claw into Gengar. That is a really fast Mimikyu. What is Mimikyu's speed? Is it faster than Glimmora? I'm not certain of that, but I know it's fast. It's always faster than I expect, but they go Snarl. Okay. Alright, alright. Annoying, but fair. We got the poison on the Mimikyu, so that kind of balances things out. So this is... Gengar is switching into Toxapex. And I think it's just going to keep snarling. Which is actually really annoying. Because how do we kill the Hydreigon otherwise? How do we kill the Mimikyu otherwise? We have to get our damage in where we can. Right now, and we'll figure it out later. I just want to get this Mimikyu off the field. Toxapex is going to come. Just soak up a bunch of damage. No problem. Sludge Bomb. Oh, I don't even think that would have KO'd. Oh no, because it's part Ghost. Alright, so now... do we care? What do we care about? Glimmora. Toxapex can lay down an infestation. I think I just want to We have regenerator. We have double regenerator. That's how greedy we are. We eat this? Absolutely. Toxic debris is up. Phenomenal. This should, I think, post poison, take out the Mimikyu. Oh, they just ripped Draco. That's gonna be close. Toxapex is the GOAT. Now that Hydreigon is stuck in. And Mimikyu is down. Okay, well that went well. So Mimikyu is down. Wonderful. I want to switch Toxapex out, but I do enjoy the trapping on the Hydreigon, but we could get Gengar back in here. Oh, fair enough. Alright. Okay. Is it Slowking? Oh, this is Baneful Bunker. I think 100 times out of 100. Maybe like 99, but... So what's this Venusaur gonna do? If it's Earth Power, it probably is Earth Power, because we're mono poison. But this means no Charizard, I believe. Okay, Slowking dodges, big. Alright. So here's how this is gonna work. We need to swap Toxapex out. Ooh. Or do we want Toxapex in on the following turn? I mean, I kind of just want to Psychic the Venusaur, no? We don't have to, though. That's the thing, right? We are gonna do something weird here. I'm gonna do something really, really weird. Because I'd like to just kind of have this Hydreigon gone, you know? This should do nothing. Does a lot, but it's okay. Here comes the Earth Power. Glamora down, that's okay. I think we're advancing? Okay, never mind. We're in partial trouble. Dark Pulse, Earth Power. Do we live that? It's a -2 Dark Pulse and a neutral Earth Power. Oh boy. I mean, it has to be Gengar, because we don't want the Hydreigon switching out. So... now what? I'm kind of at a loss here. I mean, do we think Gengar lives Earth Power and -2 Dark Pulse? I don't think so, right? I think we're just going to kind of have to soak up some damage. This could be wrong. The Snarl's annoying. Oh, then we were absolutely living with Gengar. Are you kidding me? What? I don't know what vision they foresaw there, but apparently it was one in which I never perish song. Okay, well that changes things a bit. I would like to switch out. Here we go. We're going to try something here. Is it wide guard? No, it's... What? What just happened? Can I reconnect to my game? Excuse me? What? What? Oh no. Oh no. Wait, so who did it auto pick for? Okay, wait, big. Big if true. Okay, so worthless wide guard. Oh my goodness. That's so annoying. Can we get a heal pulse there at all? It just... Oh no. I think that's a loss then, kids. Because I don't have any passive damage right now. I mean, I do, but I don't. Ah, that's so annoying. We're not out of it yet, but... Got an uphill battle. I see why you run 2 Perish on users. That makes sense now. I understand. Wow, I'm learning. How crazy is that? I'm just wondering if I can put this thing Shadow Ball range. Wow. I mean, their blatant disregard for this Gengar is blowing my mind. Okay, I guess fair enough. I guess that was the super effective move. So, I mean, can we win with Toxapex Slowking? Ha! The answer may surprise... Well, no, they have a... I thought about putting Focus Blast on this thing. I'm not even kidding you. Can we get Slowking in? I think so. And then we go Baneful Bunker. Ah, this is... They just are not quite in range. Shadow Ball, I don't think. Because I don't have any investment. Maybe we get a poison here on the Corviknight, which would be sick. Is that how that works? They go Earth Power there, not a surprise. They double. Tailwind is... Well, I'm just kind of... I'm too far behind now. Well, hang on. Where's the Earth Power going? The Earth Power is going into the... Yeah. Venusaur is an issue. I can see that now as well. I don't get the heal pulse off. They just double attack. Wide guard's no good. I just have to pretend like I think Toxapex is living. Oh man, that turn where I... Wait. Is there a world? Is there a world? Wait a second. What does that mean? Doesn't really mean much, does it? It just means that they're taking a little bit of tick damage, and we're not really advancing, huh? Ah, yeah. I mean, maybe, but there's no... Oh, world. Yeah, just that turn where, I mean, that I just got so wrong. I didn't think there was any world in which I was going to live Dark Pulse Earth Power, which is not what they went for. Which I guess they could have been reading me. In which case, fair enough. Yeah. Although their Earth Power clicks have felt seemingly random. Max Bulk? No. That's unfortunate. But that also kind of feels like how this team kind of operates. Like one swing and a miss like that. And it's kind of GG's. Or I guess with a non-optimized version of the team, I should say. I am running mono poison after all. Oh, cool, but we lost and went up a rank. Neat. Alright. From our opponent, we see Glimmora, Incineroar, Frostlass, Garchomp, Whimsicott, and Corviknight. So, only ghost type they have is Frostlass. Their switch out move is Incineroar. We don't have Taunt. This is a bummer. Arbok feels kind of decent. Toxapex has the Wide Guard shutdown potential. I think it might just be... Is it like Sneasler Toxapex? No, I think you gotta go Gengar, Toxapex, Arbok, Sneasler? Or is this why the Glimmora Suicide Lead exists? Maybe that's why. Can we get this done without Sneasler? I guess. I mean, it loses to Glimmora, it loses to Frostlass, it loses to Garchomp, it loses to Corviknight. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, I guess. Well, when you put it like that. Yeah, but it can Dire Claw Whimsicott. Yeah, after it gets up Tailwind, it probably Moonblasts you. No, fair enough. Okay. So this is just trappable, yeah? But how is it trappable? Why is it trappable? I don't think just Perish off Rip is a good call. This is what my heart is telling me to do. And so we're gonna do it. There's a very real possibility they Earthquake, but it'll be at -1, and we have Shuka Berry, so... I'm not afraid of any attacks from the Corviknight. I mean, I guess, yeah, it could Iron Head, but... just do some damage. There's the Earthquake. Which at least is going to get Toxic Spikes up. So that's relevant. Arbok doesn't take much, which is nice. Let's see what this Corv does. Have some Toxic Spikes. Brave Bird into... okay, this might KO, admittedly. Arbok is not good. But... it's okay. And why is it okay? Just hit him with the wide guard. How are we winning, though? We just lost a Pokemon. Yeah, okay, so you can't lead Gengar Glimmora, because that doesn't accomplish anything. I think we'll go... I think we're just going to try to rip wide guard. We're just going to try to catch him lacking, you know? And go for a move that won't even KO the Corv. But we just need to do damage to it. It's not a Scarfed Garchomp, though, so it probably has... Well, does it have Stomping Tantrum? I've always felt it's so difficult to fit in Stomping Tantrum when you want Earthquake, Rock Slide, Dragon Claw, Poison Jab. So, work for me here. Don't call the wide guard. I mean, I'm feeling good about the damage I'm doing there. Yes, okay. Caught him lacking. Although we could still eat a Brave Bird with the... But that's fine, because now we have dual layer of Toxic Spikes, right? Did they have a Poison type? No. No, they do. They have Glimmora. Well, Perish is off the table. Obviously want to Icy Wind, but that would lower my speed. We don't like that. Are they? They're not choiced, so they could Stomping, and that would be terrifying. So I guess we just Infestation here, start dealing damage. I feel that we've boomed it. I feel that we may have boomed it a bit, yeah. There's the Glimmora. Which, I mean, isn't the most terrifying thing in the world. We're obviously not wide guarding again, because he's never Earthquaking. He's gonna try, oh, he's just trying to rip Dragon Claw. Okay, no Stomping, though, is a big reveal. I mean, is it? Like, why is it? It's not like we're threatening any KOs here. Good to know. No Stomping, though. Can we get there? No, we can't. Maybe Gengar survives an Earth Power Dragon Claw. Spoiler alert, I doubt it. The fact that we have Icy Wind means that we have a chance. It obviously is not KOing Garchomp. Never expected it to KO Garchomp. Citrus Berry Garchomp. Oh dear. Okay. Earth Power. It's not Stab. Show me your strength. Max HP! No. Darn it. But we get the Infestation off. Huge. Okay, so what that game taught me is that I was not using Glimmora properly. Interesting. So Infestation activates Rough Skin, doesn't activate Toxic Debris. I mean, I feel bad, but I do only have an option, and single option. And what, they've got a Corviknight and... Okay, cool. Oh, to burn my Protect, huh? Let's go. Earth Power plus... Ooh, do we read? They have no reason to Earthquake. Keep chipping away at that Glimmora. I mean, if you think I'm forfeiting, you're crazy. I'm gonna make this individual power through this. I'm going to teach him a good lesson about persistence. This Earth Power is going to do a lot. Don't get it twisted. But now all we need is like a triple protect, right? Okay, well when I put it like that, it does feel a bit ridiculous. We're making him sit through it. I just want to see, does Garchomp go down? I don't think it does. I'm going for the double protect. You can't stop me. You can. That just feels like BM at that point. Take your win. I played poorly. GG's. Alright, yeah, so definitely Glimmora Gengar is not a lead that you want to do. So that was excellent learning. We'll go ahead and lock that one away. I think Glimmora lead is supposed to lead Glimmora like next to Sneasler or something. Well, I say supposed to, like there's like this is the best version of Perish Drought. Let us see. From our opponent, we see Sneasler, Incineroar, Garchomp, Aerodactyl, Basculegion, Frostlass. So, definitely a couple ghosts that are going to get in our way. However, Arbok goes kind of silly here. We go Arbok. Excuse me, Gengar, Toxapex. Or you know what? Actually, yeah, this is what it is. Because we can still grab their ghost types. Fake Out's not going to be as valuable. Or slower. Or max Fizz Def, yeah. High special defense. Heal Pulse, no Trick Room, feels like a throw. Oops. I think Glimmora. Yeah. Yep. Alright, so they're on a 3-win streak. We need to end that with Mono Poison. Here we go. Aerodactyl Garchomp. Okay. So, do we just want to Wide Guard Icy Wind? Feels kind of fun. I mean, I guess if they just rip Stomping. But they have to be looking at this board thinking it's the juiciest Earthquake of their life. Tailwind Earthquake. We're about to make them fall out of their shoes. Wide Guard Icy Wind. He is faster. It could be Earthquake Rock Slide into Wide Guard. GG, shake my hand. Like, that might be what's about to happen. Because who in the heck knows that Toxapex gets Wide Guard? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's Scarf Chomp too. Show me Wide Guard. Or show me Rock Slide. Tailwind. Okay. Fair enough. But the fact that that is Scarfed Garchomp means that we know it's Earthquaking here. So we know a Toxapex Wide Guard stops it from doing anything. So Garchomp's a dead slot. It's either doing nothing or switching, and we're Wide Guarding with Toxapex. So the next question becomes, how do we feel about our... We don't like it at all, so we're just going to do this and Wide Guard. Because they're going to probably dual Wing Beat Gengar. So I'll just go ahead and take my Toxic Spikes, please and thank you. Okay. They're continuing to Earthquake. Fair enough. Now here comes the do a wing beat. And I mean, don't like get it crazy and think we're in a super great spot, because we're still behind the 8-ball here in terms of, well, we got the toxic spikes up, which is kind of making up for us being behind, but this is okay. So, actually, we just get to attack with Glimmora now, because again, Toxapex continues to invalidate the Garchomp slot. Yep, that's fine. That is A-okay by me. Does Aerodactyl protect then? Toxic on Incineroar, wonderful. Intimidate irrelevant. Wide Guard. I mean, yeah, they could dual wing beat the Toxapex, I suppose. And it'll do about 50%. Not even. Because Toxapex is the GOAT. Hold this Power Gem. Phenomenal. Garchomp is scarfed. Don't you forget it. Excellent. And we get the first tick of poison out of the way as well. There's Garchomp toxic. So they're probably... You have to figure locking Stomping Tantrum. I think I'm going to go ahead. Spiky Shield here. And we're going to go Arbok. Yeah, that turn one just put us so far ahead, actually. I was saying that we were behind. We're not. We are in an excellent position. Intimidate is huge here. Spiky Shield. If they want to attack in, they take some residual. Boom. On top of the poison tick you're already taking. Yeah. Yeah. Massive. And now... Yeah, that's just gonna do it. I figured as much. Fantastic. GG's to my opponent. Yeah, no, we were remarkably ahead there. Basically just won on turn one, essentially. And yeah, it's a little cheese, because, like, if they knew I had Wide Guard, and obviously we saw Stomping Tantrum there, so they do have counterplay that we would have to take very seriously, but, you know. That's why you're not bringing this team to a tournament. You're playing it best of one on the ladder, so I guess criticize all you want. No one's criticizing. I don't know why. Like, we're all just here having fun. It's just if you were to criticize, you know. Anyway. We see Raichu, Garchomp, Sneasler, Delphox, Meowscarada, and Farigiraf. No ghost types. So, if we lead Gengar, whatever two Pokemon they start the battle with, they are trapped. They obviously know that. So they're likely going to lead some combination of Meowscarada. I mean, Arbok's a remarkably free lead. It's not threatened by anything other than the Garchomp. Is it Arbok Gengar? I think so, right? And then Tox. They have no poison types either, right? So Glim, we just run it back. But this time we're leading Arbok, which I think is good because there's a chance we might need to Snarl on turn one. A very real possibility. So we are going to see Farigiraf and Garchomp. Okay, that's what I suspected. Be some combination of Farigiraf, Garchomp, Meowscarada. So Intimidate, relevant. Presume Stomping. Presume correctly. So that means we need to... Just gonna snarl. Boy, it doesn't feel right to sack Pokemon right away, right? I'm gonna go ahead and protect. Because we're snarling. Well, no, because they're probably stomping on the Gengar slot as well. So Gengar's gonna go ahead and protect. We're the fastest with Arbok? Are they Trick Rooming? They might be. Oh, they're just ripping Earthquake. Okay. I'll take the damage into your own Farigiraf. But they're slow. Well, I mean, Arbok's kind of fast. It takes 50%. Which means a -1 Earthquake still KOs. That's a bummer. Well, you know, is it a bummer, actually? The crit... I don't know if that mattered. Snarl. I mean, it did matter for ignoring the Snarl. Whether or not that was relevant for surviving, TBD. But, what did we learn? We learned that Garchomp Omega Slow. Oh, we could have wide guarded, I suppose, but that's fine. This is okay. We're going to go ahead, Sludge Bomb, and just Icy Wind. I think we're going to try to take some KOs here. Interesting. Okay, so Farigiraf's going down. Yeah, no, this is not going well. Okay. Yeah, losing a Pokemon first is detrimental. I should have just gone for the Wide Guard Rip again. That's our strat, is just bait Garchomps into using Earthquake. I mean, it's a very valid strategy, right? We're not technically out of it, too. In terms of everything that comes in is getting toxic. We have a Glamora. Or everything's getting poisoned, I should say. And we do have Wide Guard. This Garchomp's obviously not Scarfed, but... There's Sneasler. Oh, well, yeah. Give me a Spiky Shield, and... I want this Garchomp gone. Get this Garchomp off my screen. Fake out, excellent. A little chip damage for you. There's the stomping. It's a -1. Yeah, we don't care. Here's the problem, however. Is I think we still lose. I should have infestationed the Sneasler. What was I thinking? Because I'd just be able to... Well, no, because now... Sneasler... Yeah, never mind. Sneasler too fast. Okay. I think we need to identify our Wide Guards better, obviously. Yeah, because if we brought in a Wide Guarded Icy Wind, if he would have Helping Hand KO'd himself, yeah, we'd have been GG on the spot. Wild, they just rip close combat. It's not. Earthquake for the style points. Nice. Alright, GG's to my opponent. I actually think they played very well there. Good on him. But in playing so well, they are making me aware of the counterplays to this team. So that's very convenient. Guess you gotta get beat by him to figure out how to beat him. Long queue here. Alright, there we go. Let's see what we got. If you can hear my cat in the background, excuse him. He's very noisy. Hi, buddy. No, well, maybe you can jump up on my lap. Want to hang out? Yeah. You can't eat my headphones, otherwise you will get thrown down, but it's alright. Hi, buddy. Oh, he's so loving. He just loves to snuggle. Alright, pal. I know, I appreciate it, but I gotta set you down now. Don't eat cables, please. You know, we're gonna try to rip it. Here we go. From our opponent, we see Sneasler, Arcanine, Gyarados, Vivillon, Frostlass, and Garchomp. So, we've obviously been learning that Garchomp is a problem. We see Frostlass, Ghost is no good, and Vivillon with Sleep Powder is probably a bit sketch as well. So this is, I think, where we're doing some type of Glamora sacrifice lead. And we know it's not Glamora Gengar together, so we're going to go Glamora, and it's probably Arbok. Arbok over Sneasler. My Sneasler prevents their Arcanine or Gyarados from... yeah, we did say this was probably it. Then Gengar. We shouldn't need Toxapex, so it's Arbok. I think is how the math works there. We're gonna have to... I mean, how many times do I have to say it? I'm learning how to play this team. It's tough. It's good, but it's tough. Alright, they go Vivillon, Garchomp. Yes, two of the things I was scared to see, but that is a lot of the reason why I went here. So the Vivillon's probably Scarfed, because they can go Earthquake. We can obviously Power Gem the Vivillon. We can fake out the Vivillon. We could fake out the Garchomp. I don't mind doing that. If I fake out Garchomp, Power Gem, Vivillon, what's the worst that can happen? Ooh, maybe that is the Plagues. It's probably Scarf Garchomp, no? We didn't bring my guard. Okay. Goodbye. If they Sleep Powder the Glamora, I'm obviously annoyed. We gotta pay attention to... Oh, they go Tailwind. Oh! We're fine. What was I even scared of? Boom. It's got the Focus Sash, not the Scarf. Okay, well now we're scared. I'm gonna go ahead and Spiky Shield. Yeah, that's a problem, isn't it? Because we didn't bring Wide Guard. Oh no. I think Spiky Shield. Yeah, swap to Arbok. I think that's what it is. That's what it has to be. So in comes Arbok. The Intimidate is not irrelevant. We're going to Spiky Shield here. I'll be interested to see what this Vivillon wants to do. Sleep Powder, unsurprising. And then Earthquake, yeah. Yep. I mean, this first one will take decently okay. But, like, the next one's gonna hurt. Do we need to preserve? I think we might need to. I'm gonna go Sneasler and... What are we at for Tailwind turns? Should be 2 left, yeah. I think preserving the Arbok is important. Yeah, I think. So here comes Sneasler, which is probably gonna drop. Mostly just a sacrifice play here. They do just go Hurricane too. So kind of a wash, whatever. Then the Earthquake, okay. If I had Sucker Punch though, that could have been threatening. So now we're planning to just finish the job with I think I see the vision, I see the line. Icy Wind Earth Power, I think, will be the line. Because I'm pretty sure Glimmora survives here. I think. Because I'd have to imagine they're going Sleep Powder Earthquake here. I mean, that's the exact move I'm calling out, essentially. Which, this is why we preserved our Focus Sash earlier. That's for this position here. So we get the Protect off. Hurricane's fine too. Actually, Hurricane's kind of indifferent, but... So... This brings us down to Sash, but now what we've got is Icy Wind plus Earth Power into that Garchomp slot. Toxic Debris is up, and on the following turn, we threaten Perish. For the love of God, I hope this KOs. I'm looking at it now, 85% is a bit sketch. Avalon protects. This is okay. So this will do a good amount. 31%, surely. Come on, Glimmora. Ah, darn it. Fair enough, fair enough. That's alright. We still got the turn correct. Like, even knowing it has Citrus Berry, nothing you would change. Unfortunately, we don't have Perish outs now. We just have to win by out-damaging them, which is possible given they've got Toxic Debris up. But they do have a Sneasler, so, you know. And I'd lose my Intimidate here. So was that ever... Oh, you know what? That was the... It should have been Icy Wind switch to Arbok, is what it should have been. Because we can sack Arbok there. Glimmora is more important. Yeah. I had a line. Shoot, that's a bummer. So we get the KOs there, but... Unless somehow Arbok is the slowest thing remaining, which it won't be. Let's see here. We got Arcanine. Frostlass. So, what does that mean? That there's a very real possibility Arbok is the slowest, but is there ever a world in which we survive to see it? I don't think so, right? I mean, no. We gotta just double protect, there's no way. So they go Mega Frostlass. They Aurora Veil, I'm upset, but like, what are you doing Aurora Veiling here? You just want to attack, no? We double protect. Shadow Ball might... I'm not invested, though. They're frail. If they're slow Arcanine... They go Blizzard, yep. Boy, I think the lesson is always bring Wide Guard. My goodness. Always threaten Wide Guard. Yeah, Wide Guard would have been so useful in just every sense of the word. I don't know. We're just gonna see reset his weather. Lol. Let's see how much Shadow Ball does to... Oh, it's Scarf Arcanine. Got it. Fair enough. Alright. GG's to my opponent. God, again, it feels like it's just one turn away. Like if I got that one turn correct. I guess that's what makes this team so difficult, is that, yeah. It can be the most dominant strategy out there, but if you so much as make one mistake, whole thing crumbles. Alright, we see Floette, Incineroar, Sinistcha, Garchomp, Charizard, and Venusaur. Obviously, Sinistcha is a threat. Garchomp's a threat. Incineroar's a threat. We go Toxapex. I think Slowking comes to this one. It's either Slowking or Glamora. Maybe it's Glamora because of Floette. Yeah. Okay. I like this. Yeah, we don't need Arbok here. Alright, gamer. Let's see what you're made of. Send out Charizard and Venusaur. Both very trappable. How do we want to do it? So we're gonna Mega Evolve and well, I guess we take a heat. We either take a Heat Wave or an Earth Power, but like, what are you gonna do? I think this. I mean, if their plan to stop me is Mega Evolve Sleep Powder, then I guess fair enough. On balance, I'd rather not take the Heat Wave, you know? Which, I mean, is a valid strategy. You either say, hey, it's either a Heat Wave or a Sleep Powder. Pick your poison. That's why I pick Heat Wave, to shut it down. I expect Earth Power, though. Okay, and that's fine. Sneasler takes that. And now, here's the Perish. Perfect. So... this is where... okay, we need to start planning some things out. So Gengar is obviously protecting here. Yeah, oh, you know what this is? This is the sacrifice Sneasler angle. Okay, understood. So we just double protect here. And next turn we're going to be swapping Gengar out to probably Toxapex, I imagine. And go Weather Ball. Yeah. Whoa. I mean, I guess fair enough. It did. I mean, my Gengar's Protect was about as telegraphed as it gets. But now we're going to go ahead and go Toxapex here. And I guess in the wild, wild world that Sneasler survives, we'll Dire Claw here, but I do not believe there's any world in which that exists. So here's Toxapex. There's the Earth Power. Okay. Well, I mean, that's why I went Dire Claw, just in case they made that. Oh, the special defense drop. On the off chance we roll a Sleep or Para, so that we don't have to take a Heat Wave that we would have otherwise survived. Oh, we take that no problem. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's fine. So went according to plan there, but not really according to plan there. However, we do have Regenerator, obviously. Perish falls to 1, Perish falls to 1. In comes Gengar. We actually have a pretty slick line here. So now it's just a Baneful Bunker and Protect angle, because now neither of our guys have Perish. Both of their guys have Perish and cannot switch. Thank you, Sneasler, for your hard work, honestly. Just... I didn't realize that actually the sleep into... Well, I mean, I guess it wouldn't have been at the end of the world, because then I could have... I'm not finishing my sentences, but trust I know what I'm saying. So Sneasler and... Venusaur and Charizard both drop. And I would love to have much more HP on my Toxapex if I were not burned. However, because we have Regenerator, we're going to be able to swap no problem to our other Pokemon with Regenerator. And I'm guessing we're just going to get to fire the second Perish Song here. And then we're going to Regenerator stall. Garchomp. Could be Scarfed, I suppose, and Incineroar. Is there any counterplay to it being Scarfed? Oh, I don't have the Slowbro. How crazy do we want to be? I mean, we said we had to be better about the Wide Guard and just calling the Wide Guard. I mean, like I said, what counterplays to them being is to their being Scarfed, you know? They might not Earthquake because they'll Earthquake their own Incineroar. Never mind. Well, I mean, is this mono poison or is it just the Wide Guard show, you know? And they are Scarfed too. Oh. Gengar goes down to very little HP, but it does not matter, I don't believe. Sunlight fades. And because we have one more Pokemon left, specifically with Regenerator, I think we're chilling. And a Focus Sash. Yep, and that's going to do it. Fantastic. Well, I mean, we run Wide Guard for a reason. What can I say? GG's to my opponent. We'll see you guys in the outro.